Alright, it is Friday night and we're back at the Black Dog. Following up the revelations of last session where everything was revealed and everything changed.
Nothing changed.
Okay.
War never changes.
You know...
I think that's copyrighted.
Yeah, just what we need. No, it's... You have to say war twice.
Oh, right.
Okay. See,
All
I
right.
said it once. So
You're in
it's
the
not.
clear.
Yeah. So,
That's
who wants to tell me what happened week last?
Uh,
We're all
Let
ghouls
Tay-Tay
now.
do it.
we found the secret magic village.
You did. Which is guarded by a...
Secret magic dude.
No.
by Black Dog.
Yeah.
They're always guarded
An
by
elephant.
Black Dog. Alright, so what interesting things do you want to talk about?
What interesting things do I want to talk about?
That we're ghouls now?
That's not interesting.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, the Arclight Anvil.
So the whole point of the characters being sent to Syria was to find out what the Sixth Caliphate was so desperately looking for. And I'd say you found it.
Yup.
Yep.
Yep.
Are you sure? What could they possibly want with the world's worst craft brew? I mean, this is the worst craft beer ever.
Did you want
Some
to?
bad blood pudding.
Did you want to explain, why that was, or are you just gonna, throw that out there like it makes sense?
Well, because it gives you a horrible hangover.
Gave you two one.
And why would
Indeed.
you refer to it as a craft brew?
Because it is.
Because it was made.
Because somebody chopped up a bunch of gelatinous blood jello and made beer out of it.
Rob, you want to enlighten so that this doesn't sound just absolutely nonsensical?
Well, it's a myth of Inanna brings her husband back by chopping up his blood. And she gets a recipe from a leech, which is a vampire, we find out. And
Or at least that's a good interpretation.
in good interpretation, it's just actually in the actual myth, it refers to the person Inanna goes to is called a leech, which we interpret as a vampire that gives Inanna the recipe to bring her husband back by chopping up his blood and mixing
what
it
happened
up.
to Osiris?
Made Vitae.
But technically, they don't really go with the Osiris of all things. It's weird.
No, I mean,
It's basically like Osiris, but I'm surprised because Inanna, who is also known as Ishtar, has like a bunch of other deities she takes dominion over. So it's just weird that I didn't see a mention of Inanna being also
Isis. No, and that's the thing.
It's weird. It's like they didn't get to Egypt.
A lot of these, primordial myths overlap.
Yeah, I know. It's like this one, seriously. So, yeah, that brings them back from the dead.
Yep.
Well, of course, Inanna, knows a thing or two about dying since she, went into the underworld once or twice. And, well, one time she sent her husband there instead of her because she got a little annoyed with him. Do not mess with Inanna. That's what I learned from reading her Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
You do not want to mess with her. She will get back. She will...
well, especially if she sends her husband to go and meet with her sister.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
I also like the one part
Rashkadal.
about, bringing the dead back to, because he got annoyed at Gilgamesh and she was going to bring the dead back if the gods didn't punish Gilgamesh.
Yep.
That's always a fun one. So, yeah, if you ever meet Inanna, I learned not to mess with her.
Yeah, but stay on her good side.
Yeah, standard good side. She wants to be my girlfriend or whatever. I say yes. Trust me, that's a thing, too.
Yeah.
So that's what Gilgamesh did. He said no to Inanna, and that caused all sorts of problems.
Don't say no to a god.
Exactly.
Ray, if someone asks your God, you say yes.
I saw that. It was on Plex, so I saw it. I liked it.
You hadn't?
I liked it.
You hadn't watched it before?
Afterlife?
Oh, no, the first one.
No, I've seen the first one.
Okay.
I'm talking about Afterlife.
Oh, okay. Hadn't gotten to it
haven't
yet.
seen it yet.
I didn't know it was up.
It's on. Yeah.
Okay, that's helpful. All right, so you were directed through the efforts of Hanateke to the
City? Or not city.
No,
to the village
Village, yeah.
that are said to
50
hold
miles away from the other place.
50 some. That was said to hold the Tomb of the Exile.
There was no tomb.
Well,
Well, it's a matter of speaking. It probably got lost in translation.
or they've dressed it up in the several thousand years since
Yeah.
the tomb was first established.
I mean, I don't think they'd want to say the place where the dude hangs out all the time over thousands of years. It just wouldn't sound right.
The Eternal Hermit.
Yeah, the Eternal Hermit. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
I'm sorry. The guy we talked to was only there for 800 years.
Yeah.
I thought he just came back.
No, he
years ago.
came back a number of times, but he first found it 800 some years ago.
Oh, okay.
And you can only find it by knowing where to look.
Yep. Which honestly is a great way to hide things.
Yeah, if you don't know where something is, and you'll never find it.
So, what did you guys decide to do at the Tomb of the Exile?
Decide to make a hit list of people we think should be taken out.
Oh, we did more of it than before
We
that.
snorted a whole bunch of baking soda.
Yeah. For the best, really.
Drink up some red mercury.
Yep. Cinnabar.
Which is all sorts of weird stuff involved with red mercury.
And also, there are all sorts of weird myths that are connected to this place.
Yeah.
Including the Grail.
Yeah.
Because
why not?
Everything connects to the Grail.
Everything connects to the Grail.
So,
I just like the red mercury being a super nuclear power thing that, makes things even more fun.
which, to be fair, this is World of Darkness. Let's go ahead and just put that on the board. If you really wanted to,
Vampire blood-powered nukes.
We don't know if it's vampire blood. That's the honest thing, is...
There's no telling what it is. Maybe it's radioactive vampire blood somehow.
Bananas are radioactive, dude.
Yeah, but, I'm just saying, get radioactive to the point where, super nuke material.
Doesn't have to be radioactive to be reactive.
That's true. Well, I'm just throwing out speculations because,
Bombard something with enough protons and it gets real weird.
And I'm pretty sure this red mercury's been bombarded with a lot of protons.
So yeah, we all did keg stands.
Yep.
Yeah, dig keg stands because, why should we, what one does we all
No,
do.
because I specifically remember it was the whole thing of, and this ominous fluid in the cup, it is a danger and a mystery, and what could it hold, what knowledge, now just give me the thing.
Well, no, that's the whole point, is Cinnabar either kills you or gives you great power.
We also found out there's a lot of problems in those holes.
Yes.
And then
Holes
the guy melted.
He just...
Actually, that
rapidly
might have been
aged.
from the old man in the village, not Ali, who showed us up to the thing. Because the old man also said something about only the most perishable things are in the deepest basements. I may have knocked out that completely correct. I imagine the old man has lots of sayings like that. That's the old man who introduced us to Ali.
You guys basically rolled into the village. Do you have a basement?
And we're looking for a tomb.
Yeah, you literally, the first thing you asked was about basements.
Well,
Yeah,
that's true, because we
yes.
assumed it would be in a basement, because the last time we found something, it was in the well, and I think we were already... might have asked about the well, too, I imagine.
Oh, you were ready to go pour concrete down their wells just because,
Just in case.
just for giggles.
I'm glad we didn't do it to the other well, actually. That'd be really bad.
Well, I mean, you can just...
We've done enough bad things right now. I don't want to... That is one thing I'm glad we didn't do.
What bad things did we do?
We did no bad things there.
No, I'm saying in general. I just
Yeah, what bad things have we done in general? I mean,
That's
besides
true, I haven't really done
failing to save.
Failing to save people, and that wouldn't be our problem.
Yeah, failing to save thousands of people is honestly your thing, and that's
the worst we
that's
did.
Yeah, no,
that's a
I'm-
hard thing to justify a lot of guilt over.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really wondering, what bad things have we done?
Yeah, no,
You do
you're right.
understand that Rob's character is racked with guilt and
yeah.
loss of humanity.
Yeah.
So in his mind, it is
Yeah,
all
that's
the things you
kind
can
of in
prevent.
character for my character to make that
No,
assumption, even though rationally you are correct.
Okay, I'm just...
I'm agreeing with you.
He's doing this thing called role-playing, Kevin.
Yeah,
Come
Kevin.
on.
He's trying to get that roleplay point. Jeez.
Alright, so. What else? You talked to Ali.
Ooh, Ali has a jawbone he uses as a weapon because Kevin presented him with a dagger. Which seems kind of cool.
No, the jawbone was a joke, Rob.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I thought it'd be pretty cool he had a jawbone.
He is not Samson. He is not the biblical, hero.
At this point, I'm not sure,
Also, he does not have a box of foreskins.
Well, the box of foreskins were
There's like
listed,
40 of them, honestly. More than 4.
Well, yeah. I don't know what the king was thinking, but I did what he asked. So yes, you found the red mercury. You drank the red mercury.
Oh, it's heavy and has a metal smell and a weird pungency.
Yes.
That was all described.
And then what happened? You drank it, and
We got powerful.
Yeah, right, cool. Like Kevin mentioned.
We became
did
shiny
collapse.
and new.
Yeah.
yes.
What is in that vessel is no longer my problem.
Yeah. All right. So
We became super soldiers.
that you did.
Ooh, Black drinks and then he starts screaming.
No,
What?
I didn't fail my roll.
No, I started screaming and collapsed.
No, you collapsed.
Yeah, I
You
got red
collapsed.
collapse.
You
For
sta-
some reason, I got
You
black.
started screaming.
Yeah, you started screaming. He passed his
Oh, yeah.
roll.
No.
Yeah, I knew.
No,
I know.
he did pass his roll, and he still screamed.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
Okay.
No, you
No.
You basically flatlined that
I know.
spot.
Well, I know. Us two, Kevin and I, our characters failed. You succeeded.
Yeah, the screaming.
Trust
was
me,
the
screaming
best.
was that was like the good option.
So he died and came back.
I'm not sure
Well,
what my character did, except he got really weird.
You took a trip.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got the
You opened the doors of perception.
I got the VR treatment.
Memory lane, let's go.
I get
VR. You got the Jim Morrison.
It was a life-changing experience.
Yeah, my guy got to
you
experience
boarded the
everything.
crystal ship.
I drank the Kool-Aid. It was not cherry flavored,
All right.
Yeah, write that down.
but I could.
Kool-Aid was not cherry
The
flavored.
Kool-Aid was not cherry flavored.
Why
So,
is this in here?
Dude, have you not heard my one-liners before?
No.
They're legendary.
well, sometimes.
Oh,
they're
then we
fun.
had the let's quiz Kevin about vampire powers.
Yes.
no.
Oh, yeah.
Sequence.
Yes.
That was a fun part of the session.
I forgot Temporis.
Yeah, Temporis.
But you did a really good
doesn't
job
apply
of
to most.
finding them.
We're not getting True Bruja.
No.
No.
I thought there was something else we weren't getting too.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything that is not.
Thaumaturgy.
That's
Necromancy.
when I think you remembered, and he said we're not going to get that.
Yeah, because those require
No way
specific
whatsoever.
training.
We don't get magic.
Because we're being railroaded.
Yeah, railroaded not to have magic.
And a single tear was shed.
You don't know that. This hasn't aired yet. There could be many more tears.
No, I'm talking about last time.
Oh.
All right, so which reminds me, I'm going to update because I didn't get the specifics of what you got. Oh.
All I know is I can change my appearance.
So entire squad drank the stuff. Did that include Hannon too, or did she not?
Hanenteke?
Not as yet, no.
Okay. I was kind of wondering if
we're going to hold her down and waterboard her with this stuff.
Well, no, the thing of it is, she's not sure what it's going to do, considering she is an accomplished edge mage.
Oh.
She gets magic.
No,
And nobody else
No.
does.
Well,
she already has magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
She gets Star Church, but we don't.
Tweaking with her, extant powers is not something she really wants to do.
It may be bad.
Especially since, she hasn't observed what it's done to everybody so far.
We all
At
start.
least someone has enough sense not to drink the stuff.
We start crawling up the walls and peering into different dimensions.
You already did that.
I know I did.
You want to see me run to the other side of the room? Do you want to see me do it again?
I'm going to run around, circumnavigate the globe. Goodbye, hello.
I thought you were going to go and circumnavigate the globe, understanding full well that you have a limited amount of blood points and only, a little bit of celerity. So you'll do it. You'll be back in, a couple months.
Nope. Goodbye, hello.
I'm glad it amused Tay-Tay.
It amused Tay-Tay.
All right.
Unfortunately, we do not have a card for that.
So how many experience points do you guys deserve?
Bunches.
Because I gave you bunches of freebie points last time.
Yeah, I know.
And end of arc free experience points. So rather than hold this any longer, I'm going to say 3.
How about 4?
Why 4?
Because I have 3.
Yeah.
Did you need 7?
Yep.
Yes.
Rob,
Did you do something last session that deserved an extra one?
I drank it with
Yes.
out failing.
I didn't hem and haw about drinking the crap in the chalice. I just chugged it.
Yeah, so you took the plot hook.
Yeah,
Very good.
instead of being terrified of some rope and clay
And
and hemming and hawing about that for hours.
we call that role playing. All right.
And really, what's it matter? I mean, you got a limited supply of those experience points.
Are you taunting the GM?
I got
Sounds like it.
some powers I need to up here.
You can wait until the end of. You can wait till next session to up those powers. You got to try out the powers first. You've got to try out the powers first. Try them on for size. 3 points.
Wow. 'Cause I never give you extra points.
Oh, I'm sorry. The 21 freebie points weren't enough.
No, they were not. You stingy jerk.
Right? Hey guys, have X-Men style superpowers and freebie points to be able to power them. You know what I could use a little bit more of? More of that sweet stuff.
But it's the thing we get when we don't get what we want.
I will give you points, for trying. Just not experience points.
Oh.
Alright. So,
Freebie boy?
Oh, you heard him. He'd give me a point. I got more points.
I said not an experience point.
No, I'm not putting down experience. I'm just filling in a point. You're right. blood points. Oh, because this one's never going to be used. We'll
What?
cross out faith and write in blood points.
That's
I
kind of
wrote
fair.
it above that. It just made my own circle.
Okay, it looks like I have to
Speaking of
close
which, can I borrow a
everything.
pen?
Pen.
Yes.
Here you go.
All right. Also, at the conclusion, Prime suggested
Committed treason.
desertion. I think would be the worst
Well,
you could try to pin on him. But
Okay,
yeah,
desertion.
yeah, he suggested
There we go.
committing
Oh,
desertion.
shit.
I needed it.
Dereliction of duty.
Making it
Yes.
so if I erase, it doesn't erase the whole thing.
Good idea.
What's the vibe on dereliction of duty and desertion? To make lots and lots and lots and lots of money.
I have no problem.
I think it's not a good idea. We signed up for our duty, and we should actually fulfill our duty in the military at least.
You need to clean your nose.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm a little more disciplined than you are.
Mm.
I didn't realize you're such a mercenary who's ready to sell out, you know.
I'm thinking of all the good we can do. All the people.
All
we
the good we
save.
can do, yeah. Of course, that's totally it.
Well, there goes my 5-year plan.
What? Doing good?
No. I was going to get into the foreign service and become a ambassador somewhere.
We can. No.
No.
You mean become embassy staff somewhere?
That's better than
'Cause
being a
remember-
mercenary.
Ambassador requires being a political appointee, and you're way too far down the chain for that.
Well, you know, he doesn't really want to be a political appointee as much as, you know, one of the people who works in the staff of the embassy.
No, I was actually looking to
You really want to be...
No, I was looking to use the military service to get into a political appointment.
That seems a
That
little too public.
I mean, that's an interesting idea. However,
No, I'm saying that was the plan
Yeah.
before I became more human than human.
yes.
Now I guess I'm just going to have to wear other people's faces and do the best espionage.
I was gonna be a world-class diplomat. There's a barrier to that. I guess serial killer's the next best thing.
I need your face. What?
I don't need those humanity points anyways.
No. I meant literally I will just make myself look like people.
Yeah, I know.
I don't need
I
to
was
take
going
their
with
face.
the serial killer
Well,
joke. Come
well,
on.
it's easier if there isn't anybody to contradict you.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, Rob has voiced dissent.
Yeah. And then I get taken out in the desert and I'm never heard of from... Like,
No, just somebody makes a hole.
Yeah.
For a problem. See, I'm not going to charge the NPCs with trying to talk him through the transformation. That's up to you guys.
Now, I'm just going to say...
I mean, if you want to discuss this after our term of service is up, that's a different question. It's just suddenly saying, we got powers, we don't need to be, serve our duty. It's like,
What was our job?
we swear oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States military, because we're Marines,
What was our job here?
to basically hunt down that one dude.
No.
No, we were here to find...
This.
Yes. We found it. Do you really think it's a good idea to tell somebody about it?
I didn't say we're going to tell anybody about it either.
So what happens when we go back and we don't know nothing? and then disappear back off into the desert again.
Yeah, you're talking about lying on in your debrief.
Yep.
Oh, so we should just
Disappear.
You want to lie under oath?
All right.
going
Kevin,
AWOL is better?
Yep.
What'd you end up with?
No.
3 for celerity, 1 for fortitude, 1 for potence, 1 for vicissitude. What were your...
My final are 4 dots in celerity, 1 potence, 1 fortitude, 1 vicissitude.
Okay. Want to make sure.
No, I'm saying we're all KIA.
Yeah.
Yeah, then if we ever show up again, if there's any sign of us, then why were we going to bother with going to Raqqa then?
To get KIA'd.
Well,
Oh,
and
is that-
also to, try to put right some of the wrongs that you've seen here. Tay, what did you end up with on your disciplines?
Celerity is 2, potence 1,
Okay.
fortitude 2,
Okay.
obfuscate 1.
Okay.
Now, I'm not... Okay, how
How to tell Rob to break his concept.
No, how to convince
Why did I
you
make my concept that?
that you're...
That's because, it's... yeah, I know. You took a concept that, is so... what is your concept again? I'm sorry, I forget.
Get back up and keep going.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so our job was to find what Desh was looking for, right?
Yeah,
And we found it, right?
yeah.
And now we have a duty to protect it, right?
Yeah.
Well, we can't do that while remaining in the chain of command, which, I will remind, we've already been removed from.
Yeah, the likelihood we're going to expose ourselves.
Remember,
is what we
we're
are.
on a Black Ops disavowed operation.
What were your discipline numbers, Rob?
I was wondering if I could switch out, drop potence and pick another point in aspects, actually. Otherwise, it was 2 in celerity.
Celerity.
Thank you. 2 in fortitude. And then it was 1 in aspects. I'd like to mark that up to 2 in aspects instead of...
You can't take your potence below 1.
Yeah.
So you'd be putting your potence 2-1?
No, my potence was at 1.
You can't go
You
below
can't
that.
go-
I can't go below 1?
No.
Then it's potence 1 and aspects 1.
Okay. Alright. All my paperwork is done on... Alright. I've got everybody's set up on disciplines. Alright.
My basic argument is, if we can't tell them what we found, what do you plan on do? Just stay out here forever?
I don't know.
Because we found, mission accomplished. We're done. Unless we don't, and if we're not going to tell General Knight that we've found the target, but we're not going to tell him about it, well, that's
already insubordination.
Yeah, that's insubordination. That's probably a court-martial.
Yep.
And if we do tell him, well, that's
The whole...
a really bad idea.
The whole Pandora's box. Of worse things than what's going on currently where we're at.
Prime's viewpoint is we've already seen what military red tape has caused here. Military red tape and chain of command. and being powerless to, act against, allies, like what happened with the Turks murdering Syrians, but since they're allies, we have to back them up. It's that sort of entanglement that he wants to be outside of.
How do we know the higher-ups don't already know about?
You yourself were unwilling to shoot the Turks.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, I'm starting to wonder, they sent us into this situation, and this is almost separate to the other issues here. I'm just wondering, how much do the higher-ups at the General Knight level and above realize there's something supernatural going on here?
Well, there's supernatural, and then there's what you guys found.
Yeah, I just don't know what...
Right
if they're
now,
not telling us stuff, and they sent us into this without knowing this. And
well,
I'm not sure
okay.
what's...
Cards on the table. You get in discussing this, and this is like the whole command.
Yeah.
How many people, and this is Prime's question, how many people are aware that Lightning has family that's a werewolf? What's your reaction, by the way? Because this is huge.
I know. That's why
you weren't
I'm
aware
stunned into
anybody
silence. Truthfully, I'm
Okay.
stunned into silence.
Okay. What are your reactions?
Okay.
Not gonna say that it doesn't surprise me. It does. But after what I've seen, there's probably stuff I don't know about my family.
Well, my biggest reaction would be, that explains some things.
It does.
Yeah. And the reason Prime's able to say this is he's got relatives that are werewolves also.
That doesn't surprise me.
What? About Prime?
Yeah.
Boddicker!
He talks about how he has cousins, and they are dedicated to trying to restore the balance. Children of Gaia.
Yep.
Yeah. So
He said that, I went,
Wait.
hey!
Which
balance?
no, yeah, which sect of the Children of Gaia?
Not the crazy ones.
Not the White Lodge?
No.
Absolute balance.
Yeah.
If all people are dead.
I remember that.
So no.
That was the explanation.
No. Prime comes forth with full disclosure. That's why he is not only has he done the time, been promoted, but with his experience with werewolves.
Well, my cousin's a chupacabra.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Storm's like, yeah, and that's probably why they put him in jail. I mean, they did call him Jose the Bar Builder, Jose the Blacksmith, but you suck one goat.
And my
What?
and my
Just
my-
the setup.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about the rest of your relatives and what farm animals they suck.
my other cousin's
the goat suck.
a man-sized
cow
bat.
sucker? And who what the sea
Really?
suck?
Quarter man-sized bat, so...
So back to the issue at hand. Let's go over
That hill over there.
Oh my god. What's our end game if we don't go in this direction? Do we turn all this knowledge over to the U.S. government.
So that's the thing. I don't want to do that either, and that's
That's
kind
our,
of
we're
my
already
problem too, yeah.
we're already hip deep in insubordination on that. So, do we all agree? General Knight does not need to know about this.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta pick one or the other, so...
I mean...
Well, honestly, I think he shouldn't know about this.
I have a feeling he does, but
No.
I don't want to...
No, because literally...
I don't wanna
Did you guys know anything about this until you found the tablets?
No. Well, I just don't know if there's what he's not telling us anyways. If he has more stuff that he knows that he's not
Well, it's
telling
very
us.
possible.
But I don't feel like telling him any of this either now.
Well, that's...
I mean, I agree, though. I don't want to tell him anything, even if I think he has knowledge that we don't have.
The
Okay,
mirror of
so let's-
destiny is a person.
What?
The mirror of destiny is a person.
So, we collectively take the stance of not telling the general or Agent Rook or Mr. Bishop or G7. Any of our higher-ups, none of them need to know about this, correct? We're all in agreement.
Yeah.
All right. From there, what happens if we go back, our mission accomplished, and try to reintegrate?
We wouldn't do so well at that.
Well, no, the problem would be is at some point our enhanced capabilities will be noticed.
Yeah.
Without a question.
We can't hide this.
Nope.
I mean, bullets don't hurt like they used to now.
We heal faster.
And heal faster, and I
Jump
can...
higher.
Yeah, so I don't want to end up in a lab.
Nope.
I don't want to be dissected. Do you?
Nope.
Do you? I mean...
You do understand that I came into this already having something that
Get on
you
the
guys
gun.
did not have.
Yeah, that you were trying to hide.
Yes. So hiding
good.
this,
Sit be good.
I mean, hiding this is not something...
I think this is a bit more than your previous familial issues. Because that's just hiding your family issues. This is now hiding
like
the fact
family
that
issues, yeah.
hiding the fact that you can lift up a bus.
Trying to hide the Pandora box.
All right. That's why I arrived where I did. It is not a decision I make casually. It's a decision I make knowing that if we were to try to reintegrate, the first thing that would happen is I would face a firing squad.
Yeah.
Do you think they would know that right away? Or is it just because you can't give that knowledge out? And
Well, okay, first off, does anybody trust a blood test now?
Nope.
Does anybody trust sudden ability at marksmanship or powerlifting to not be noticed? The U.S. military has a certain degree of paranoid status quo.
Yeah.
They do not want things to change ever, and if they do,
They want to know why.
and they take steps to make sure it doesn't happen again.
yeah, I
Don't ever
can't.
have to worry about PT again.
But that's the thing, is right now, with our newfound powers, for lack of better word, targets are going to be painted on us. And what little I know of vampiric culture and eldritch conventions...
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah,
An Eldritch convention.
An eldritch convention.
I bet you they throw awesome raves. Tentacles with glow sticks. Finger boys blaring.
I just assumed an Eldritch Convention was Electric Forest again.
Hey, you figured that out, did you?
You're not wrong.
So anyway,
You guys didn't get to the tentacles with glow sticks.
We both crashed.
That was night
out.
3.
yeah, my character was reduced to sobbing into, the Electric Sisterhood.
I did other things.
No, you did other people.
No,
No, there's
I'd say they're things.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they were.
He doesn't know if they're people or not. So
we really
And
did.
somehow he ended up with a weird tramp stamp.
is it a
So-
magical tramp stamp?
It's a half circle.
Yeah, exactly.
Odd.
So anyway, rather than be put to death for doing our job,
Which we all knew was an
disappearing
option.
and being declared dead is a much cleaner option.
Yeah,
So,
I can't argue with
I mean,
it.
do we want to do the MIA thing or the KIA thing?
I think
Yeah.
KIA might be better.
Because I mean,
Bigger explosion.
getting gunned down in Raqqa and then just kind of mysteriously disappearing.
There weren't bodies left.
so
What?
here's the thing. One of the maps you can pull up of Raqqa that is absolutely horrifying. So we've got this map, right?
Yeah.
Right? You got
Does
this
it have the
map.
flaming horse of apocalypse on it?
Um,
Or multiple flaming
Or
horses of
the
apocalypse?
flaming squirrel in the direction.
yeah. Let me see if I can find that, because this one was really awful.
Is it the Google Map location of all the mass graves in Raqqa?
Closer than you think, actually.
Wow, cheerful.
Oh no. And this is going to be meaningless for Rob, tragically.
Darn.
Those are all the airstrikes.
That's a lot of red dots.
At least they avoided the stadium.
Didn't someone bombed France and then France bombed that city, or is it a different city I'm thinking
I
of
don't
that bombed?
know.
I can't remember what it was, and it's sad.
Jesus.
But remember,
What
France
happened
bombed
in
someone who
that
was out of.
place? I mean, somebody decided F that building specifically.
Because I thought it was like multiple countries bombed this city.
There were so many. There were like 2,300 airstrikes on buildings in Raqqa. It is horrifying.
Jesus. No, literally, that building specifically.
Oh, I know. I'm aware.
Somebody had a grudge.
I think it's multiple countries had grudges.
Yeah, no, it's really awful. Because Raqqa just got...
Rocked.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I was wrong. 3,600 airstrikes.
Okay.
And 20,000 artillery rounds.
Okay.
This is where it starts sounding like Okinawa, where it was like 500 pounds of metal thrown at the island for every man, woman, and child. Some ridiculous number. So,
That said,
it falls into the...
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See, this is why he gave me the fly swatter, because I can't reach him. All right.
I'll hit
So,
Wow, it's like every country decided they're going to bomb Raqqa, actually.
Yeah.
U.S., Russia, Israel.
yeah, well, Israel likes to bomb people.
Israel.
I know, but it's like
I mean,
everyone decided
Literally,
Raqqa.
everybody else was bombing, and Israel showed up like, "You guys you're
Are
bombing.
we doing
you
the
didn't.
blowing stuff up again?
No, you guys are bombing. You didn't invite me. You know I love this stuff.
Well, no.
Here's
No,
like six
no, that's what
for
they thought.
free.
And then they just started lobbing bombs. I'm sure the U.S. was like, hey, okay, fine.
We actually have intel on where to. You don't. Okay, you don't care.
All right.
Indiscriminate explosion.
No, there is actually quite discrimination. There's like very specific buildings that are not hit.
I can understand
Well, that's
from
good.
the
At
amount
least
of
they
dots I
decided
saw at
someone
the
should
angle.
get-
Like the
Yeah.
athletics arena, that wasn't hit.
There's civilians there.
No, it's just nothing to destroy. Because there's stands, but there's no, like... Now you know what to hide in.
Well, isn't the stadium usually where they do all the beheadings? I mean, and the stonings, and the burnings,
The disappearances.
the disappearances. You mean the killings?
Yeah, the burnings.
The disappearances.
Full circle.
All right. With that in mind, we have gotten a lot of chatter from the general that has not been answered. There is a full-scale movement on Raqqa.
What has the general been?
The generals,
Communicating.
our communication with the general has been very circumspect. Simply because some of the things we've been coming across, I feel like our communications have been compromised.
So what? He's like asking for updates and...
Yeah, he wants operational intel, but unless there's a physical handoff, which we haven't been doing in the last week or so, I'm not sure that it can't be monitored.
Why don't we send false info?
To the general?
Yeah. I mean, what's he going to get us with now? Insubordination?
Well, no. What I'm saying is this is an opportunity in Raqqa.
Yeah.
So we'll go with that opportunity, and we'll see where the future brings us.
But I mean, if the general thinks we're heading not to Raqqa, then anybody else getting the info won't expect us in Raqqa. Then we go in and rock Raqqa.
Yeah, but it'd be best if we were there under orders,
Oh.
so that if things go wrong and we can then escape.
But then they'll expect us. I'm liking the illusion.
I still have to maintain a semblance of chain of command in this. Right?
Oh, here, let me make it easier for you. General. Hello, Prime. I'm the General.
I didn't think you had the necessary skills to be able to pull that one off.
It's just flesh.
Yeah, but it requires doesn't it require a there's a specific roll you have to make.
Oh, I don't have the specifics on vicissitude.
Vicissitude specifics? Specificitudes?
Specificitudes.
That's not the one that I want.
Yeah,
I think I actually have the book.
Do you have a V20?
No,
I'm looking it up right now.
they do not.
No, V20 is, for the most part, V20 is not something we use that often. This is a special occasion.
Yeah, because I know V20 is a rarity. It was a Prionics path.
Well, sort of. Semi.
Well, they still ran it through the White Wolf name, as I recall.
I would have to look. I know that it was before Kickstarter. That's the big thing.
Yeah, it's before they ran things on Kickstarter, and they ran it through.
Pre-order.
He's doing that in its moment.
All right. Malleable visage, intelligence and medicine.
Okay.
I didn't expect.
Actually,
a
no.
point in it.
Perception and medicine. Difficulty 8, 5 successes.
To do what? To do a specific individual?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Does it also say that you have to have seen them before?
I'm pretty sure you've seen your commanding officer.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we ever met. I just remember Prime.
We're at the briefing
In Cyprus.
in Cyprus, where we met everybody,
Okay.
and we all had that circle jerk. He doesn't remember it.
He doesn't remember the elephant walk.
He doesn't remember the elephant walk. Do you need to Google elephant walk?
No.
Also, Google Rule 34.
No, enough. Remember, you are on camera, chucklehead. All right.
I get censored here.
Yes.
Behave.
No. I am not your monkey.
You're somebody's monkey.
I am not.
All right. So
you're a baboon then.
No.
anyway,
A baboon would tear you up.
most primates will. I don't know where you're going with this. All right. With that in mind, we have. I love that this map has little. It has little icons that look like little money bags. So I feel like it's a GTA cheat map or something stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, yeah, hospitals, yeah, I get that. And then there's like little houses, so I'm like, okay, those are the safe houses. There's little pink H's and blue H's, so I think the pink H's are something else. But they've got the little money bags, so clearly those are places you have to hit for your heists or something.
It's been a while since I've played GTA Online.
I haven't played any of it.
Well, you don't. When you make your character, you don't want to have any kind of street cred skill because it makes it look like you got beat in the face with a bag of oranges.
All right. Right now, the general wants us to operate as we have been operating, kind of, surgically. So my thought is we attempt to do what we have failed to do in the past and try to rescue civilians while taking on Dash 6 Caliphate forces directly. You guys can work out your specific...
Well, do we have intel on, Dash sub-commanders?
You want specific targets and specific HQs? We could do that.
Well, I mean, if we have one that wouldn't be in the area, but wouldn't be overlooked, or
Wouldn't be missed?
wouldn't be surprising for him to arrive in the area, I could take on his appearance and do some...
Well, you are really trying to grease this, aren't you? Do you think you can pull 5 successes?
I have done worse.
I want to see him try.
Do it.
Yeah, literally.
Do it. Perceptive medicine.
Kevin's like, I know what I'm spending my points on.
More medicine.
I have another dot of medicine.
I was gonna say, I looked at mine, I'm like, I'm even surprised I have it.
No, you guys, you don't remember why you have it?
Gas masks.
Yeah.
I don't know, where about that now?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, let's keep that as a possibility to explore if we need to get an exit plan. Right now, let's just go ahead and get an entry plan. Do you want to try to rescue civilians or take out high-level targets? Or do we want to just go fire and noise?
I know which one he wants.
Yeah, no, there's no question there.
It's my go-to for everything.
I thought war crimes were your go-to for everything.
No,
Well,
that was war crime.
Yeah, I could see that actually. He's like, I'll put all my points in fortitude so I can soak. And I'm going to load up like I'm scuba diving.
I am the walking apocalypse.
Miniguns.
No.
What?
Flamethrower.
No. Sarin gas.
Oh.
I can breathe. Kind of.
It's still scratchy.
It's still
Tops of halls.
burning. The best part is like, I ran out of gas, so I went to that market and picked up some bleach and ammonia.
Yes. Let's do this.
Now I got a bucket. Glug 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 glug. Hope there are no tunnels around here.
Speaking of which, that's actually a main part of Dash is the tunnels under the cities.
So let's go get a 55-gallon drum of bleach and a 55-gallon drum of ammonia.
No, the best part of it is you start thinking in that direction. Somebody else is like, I got better uses for ammonia.
Fine. Bleach and what? Hydrogen peroxide? Doesn't that
I think that's
just as bad?
I think that's bad, yeah. All right.
Bleach and brake fluid? That instantly explodes.
I was waiting for you to just decide to, find the local Amazon warehouse and just get, a panel van full of styrofoam peanuts.
Shoot. No, we'll go to, was it Bangladesh? No. Where the heck was it? The warehouse full of ammonium nitrate.
No, that was Beirut.
Oh, Beirut.
Yeah.
That's right.
You mean the place that's no longer there?
Yeah, when they
Yeah.
resculpted the bay, yeah.
Google Maps has got its work cut out.
So anyway,
We'll have to just take a satellite image.
Oh, that's what it looks like.
And this
now.
is what...
satellite image or just a stamp.
Yeah. This is what Beirut used to look like. This is the crater that is Beirut now.
All right. So, what's the operational plan you guys have?
I would say getting civilians out of Raqqa would be good, but I'm not sure if that's something.
I
that would
think
be-
we should kind of, split the difference.
High value.
It would be a lot easier to move a lot of civilians if we crippled a part of the command structure of the hostiles.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Prime goes through and points out pretty much in the upper city, away from the river, there's pretty much like 3 high-value targets that are main 6th Caliphate problems.
Stooges.
Well, no, these are more like sub-commanders and the like. There are no submarines.
Yeah, how are they getting submarines
punchy bag.
into Syria?
Come on. All right. Let's go ahead and get
I
some.
almost wonder if we should take control of the Tabaka Dam. Then we basically
Rob
have
does his
In the
research.
Yeah.
Toboggan Dam.
Tabaka.
No, because he wants to lay in for a long siege.
No, you take that out and you basically strangle water to the city, and
No, we blow it up.
No, that would cause a lot more civilian casualties.
Well, so
They-
would
Dash basically threatened to do
Hey.
that.
Remove the hostage. Remove the situation.
All right. Give me a
Just shot
4 by
me.
5.
Hey, you ran away.
I gotta figure out what I did with the. Oh, there I am. All right. Wow. One of the Arab names that they have, the given name is Mikhail.
Huh.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It works for the situation of putting him in the dirt.
Wow.
What?
Is this where you stopped scrolling?
Yep.
Is this where we are assigned our skull masks by Prime?
You think we need to go all Army of Two on this and do it right?
Yeah. I'm all right with this.
Of course you are. You're gonna be turning into a beekeeper soon.
Okay. 3 targets. These are 6 Caliphate commanders. If you want to write these down so you can prioritize them as you see fit. Samir Muhammad Al-Ghazawi.
What was the second name?
Samir Muhammad Al-Ghazawi.
Al-Ghazawi. Oh, that's all one name.
Okay. Alim Saab. Saab, just like the car.
Yep.
And Abd al-Malik Rahim.
Abd
al-Malik Rahim. Specifically, these are 3 of the commanders that are known to be in the city. They are
Real jerks. Not nice people.
Deserve dirt naps.
they're pretty much preparing themselves for the offensive, and they're doing everything they can to ready the propaganda offensive in response, making sure that there are plenty of women and children in harm's way for the airstrikes and the ground offensive, making sure to have
like the
Western
Freedom Convoy.
Exactly. Plenty of Western hostages, and coordinating with
like the Bundys.
Did you want to do?
You want to keep making references?
Did you want me to run the Far Cry 5 version of this game where all of the hard targets you have are domestic terrorists? Might as well.
Joseph C.
Bill with that yes sign. Okay.
All right. So take these individuals out. It will cause disarray and
Confusion.
hopefully enough that will allow us to get some of the civilians out. Right now, we want to do this covertly.
Crap.
But I'm sure the quiet way will turn hot fast enough.
Can I at least make myself look Middle Eastern without a roll?
Middle Eastern, you can do, but it's still going to require a roll.
Even though I'm not trying to look like anyone specific?
It still requires a roll to do. The roll is dropped. It's still required. That's the one that's going to take, I believe, in intelligence and medicine. Let me double check. Yeah. Oof. Must spend a blood point for each body part to be changed, then roll intelligence and medicine, difficulty 6.
Organ.
So,
Skin
you do
is just
face
one
and then
organ.
cover everything else.
Okay. Difficulty 6, you said?
Yep.
How many successes do I need?
1.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. And that doesn't change your appearance. It doesn't change your appearance stat. So that's also comparatively simple.
Yeah.
Because appearance stat requires An additional blood point for each dot of appearance increased beyond your natural total.
Too bad I didn't have 7 points and make myself invisible at night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
totes.
would work.
So
He's invisible
Yes.
as long as nobody's looking at
it
him.
required a blood point to change.
Yeah, but I'm sure that you can refresh that before you go.
I eat potato chips.
Hello, puppy. Yes, sweetie. Yes, right there. Yes, yes.
Careful, that's the one that's hurt.
She's the one that's
I know.
offering paws,
I'm
okay?
still telling you.
I am not grabbing the dog by the paw and, arm wrestling. Thanks. Alright.
Down.
You don't need to be up in anybody's nose.
She wants to be on camera
Yeah, she's
now.
trying to get on camera.
Alright.
Oh, no, don't go that way.
So, let's go ahead and split into 3 groups, each with a separate target. Keep close comms and advise accordingly.
Okay. So just to be sure,
Yes.
we don't get any blood points from human blood, right?
Right. You literally... That's the problem, is since you are not vampires, blood points are only through the cinnabar. And you've already overloaded yourself, which means if you want to drink back up to your obvious maximum, you need to make another stamina check.
What is my obvious maximum?
Your obvious maximum was...
Because I know 2 was the standard max.
2 is your standard max, and...
My previous roll had gotten 2 successes, which I assumed was 2 additional blood points.
I think you can have it up to your stamina.
Oh, okay.
What's your stamina?
4.
Yeah. I believe 2 puts it up to the maximum you could have, so you're going to need to make a
Oh, God.
stamina check.
You know what Dash calls their child soldiers? Caliphate Cubs.
Nice. That works really well on t-shirts.
Oh, God, it's awful about that.
Brings a whole new meaning to the term
Yeah, give me a stamina check difficulty.
Cub
8.
Scout.
Literally. Give me a difficult...
Jersey.
She always does that, dude.
Difficulty what?
8.
3.
3 successes. All right. You
Glug.
are back up to your 4.
Glug,
Right.
glug, 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 glug. And that wasn't even counting my fortitude.
No, you don't for that.
I know.
For these purposes. All right.
Glug, 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 glug.
Yeah, so...
Put some in the canteen for later.
Well, that was the assumption, is, canteen and flask and, so on.
Camelback.
It's not
And
horrible
I'm going to
idea.
assume that you guys can carry roughly,
we just have to start bottling this stuff. It's like,
well, no, for heavy assignments, I assume you guys can probably carry an extra 4 blood points that you can refresh with. So,
bottle it. We call it real blood.
TM. I think real blood is actually trademarked. I think it's an actual product.
Huh.
All right.
How about truth blood?
So, close comms, cover of night, pick your targets. They're none of this is terribly close together, so if you run into trouble, call for help, but it may be minutes out. And we're also, going...
Screw on the silencer.
Yeah. So we're going going as covert as possible. Passes out, the necessary passes out the necessary clothing.
Aha!
were you guys going to try to put your plate carriers under your baggie thing, not bothering with extra soak?
No.
Okay.
I'll put an extra soak.
I'll do extra.
I'm going to be
soap,
noticed. I know I'm going to
but
fail
I
a
will
stealth
put
roll,
them
so...
underneath the baggy clothes.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is it's going to impact your stealth rolls also.
Yep.
My stealth rolls would already go bad, so...
Okay. So you're the only one that's not doing a plate carrier.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
I'm just going with the normal. I run into situations that cause me lots of pain in games.
All right.
It's also under subject of just remove if absolutely necessary kind of thing.
Well, I'm already
Sneakies.
disguised.
Yeah.
So if it all goes wrong, you're just gonna bail on everybody.
I don't know these guys.
Oh no.
Assume command of somewhere and be like, it's them.
Yeah, I become a warlord and like this.
Yeah.
Of course.
Seriously, man. Never pass up an opportunity.
I mean, right?
All right.
Do I look like a fool to you?
Yeah.
Stone him.
You asked. At least I'm honest.
To get into Raqqa,
You have obfuscate. You are not honest.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Obfuscation is the opposite of honesty.
Eh?
Not wrong.
no, but pedantry isn't winning you any points. All right. To get into Raqqa, Prime figures the first thing to do would be to ambush some
Russians.
if you want to.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
Bad Russians. Smack.
We assume there will be Russians present in Raqqa. Why, I don't know, but
They're military advisors.
not,
Oh, wait.
in the real world, they aren't technically military advisors to Daesh.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they're military
Sorry,
advisors to...
it's getting so murky about all the people involved in this. It's like Syria and the U.S. are against Daesh, but, Syria and the U.S. are against each other, and...
Well, the FSA is with the United States.
Yeah.
They're supported by the United States. But the Syrian army is supported by Russia.
Yes.
And then there are contingents within the FSA that are actually against each other.
Well, and then there's the...
And then everybody's against Daesh.
but half the people are against the Kurds.
Mm-hmm.
And
then the
Turkey is
other
our ally, except that they're against the,
other allies.
mainly the Kurds. And
Geopolitics.
yeah, I'm really digging the fact that real world geopolitics are getting stupid. Just around the same time, the game's geopolitics are getting stupid.
Oh my God. No, it's becoming a real struggle to make the world of darkness worse than the real world.
It really is. All right. So, hey. Actually, that's a question I don't want to ask.
Yeah.
No, because of the implications.
Yes.
I just realized that there are railway lines running into Raqqa.
Oh no.
Do you think the Sixth Caliphate makes the trains run on time?
No.
Well, where are the trains going to go? I mean, I imagine there's slight disruptions in
What
rail
trains?
service.
Yeah, thank you. So, yes.
The correct answer is what trains?
No, the correct question, the correct discussion starts with Hitler didn't make the trains run on time, and then you answer with Which trains? Yeah. That was a great moment. Yeah, because it was Mussolini that made the trains run.
Yeah, but yeah, Hitler's probably one who did get the trains running on time.
All right. So, does somebody want to volunteer to help ambush
Oh yeah.
some Daesh soldiers?
Oh yeah.
All right. How do you want to do it? Literally, this is Daesh soldiers out in the desert, or at a checkpoint, or what? What do you want to do?
Well, we've all got rifles.
Just gonna pop off all of them until one of them, is left standing, then make him an offer he can't refuse.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
We did it in that village. That worked pretty well.
Tell me what you know.
I
mean,
the other
you didn't leave any alive at Tel Aviv.
Oh, we want to take some alive. Oh.
I think Kevin was just planning on killing them all and taking their
survivors
uniforms.
is a different scenario.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I'm trying to wrap my head around this. Finding Daesh and not murdering them.
Maybe this is a maybe we hand this off to the
Probably a better idea.
the
Not murder hobo group?
the pack team.
Well, I mean, I could, run
Part of this would be accomplished by those two, just because of their, what they put points into, but
I could distract them.
half of that, half of, infiltrating to get up to the guys is just the whole not killing is the problem.
Well, I mean, if Pac wants to
murder?
wants to run the wants to do the take him by surprise point, I could distract him pretty easily.
Hey, look at me.
And what's your distraction method?
Sexy woman.
No.
No doubt,
Yeah.
sexily, woman showing her ankles. That'll enrage them.
Well, I just honestly figured, with Kevin's Naruto background, he's like, this is how I use vicissitude for sexy jutsu.
Sexy jutsu!
I figured I could take I could take Black Wind over there and present as a Daesh soldier bringing in a Western prisoner to the checkpoint. And the pack team could come up from behind and put them all at the gunpoint.
Is this one of those things where you come up with a great plan and then your social attributes do not cover it?
Probably.
Okay.
I'm all for it, because it's just...
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do it, because I can't see it not going sideways.
Because, I mean, I speak
Everybody speaks.
language.
Yeah, everybody speaks.
I speak language. I don't see how this would fail.
I speak language, too.
I speak words.
Would you be less of a spaz dog? Spaz dog. Yes.
Unless you have better ideas.
Not really.
Maybe have Sneaky Feet over there. Sneak in and...
Yellow Dog actually thinks that he might be able to cause enough of a distraction if you guys can rely on a little bit of stealth. A little bit of stealth.
Did he pick up presence? No.
And presence isn't the good one anyway for this.
No.
It's actually dominate. Dominate's the one you really, really want.
Yeah, we could try.
try for a little bit of stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealth.
No, I mean, that's fine for me.
Okay.
man.
I mean, I don't have to use any blood points to use my celerity for dex dice, right?
Well, celerity doesn't give you dex dice.
It doesn't?
No, it's potence and fortitude. That
Holmes
give
actually
you-
does that too?
Potence, basically, you spend a blood point, you get,
No, that's for
simple successes.
strength. Right?
Yeah, we already went over this last time. Celerity, you spend blood points for extra actions. It otherwise, you get 1 die to dex-related dice pulls. Yes.
Okay. That's what I was asking. I get dice towards my dex pool, right?
Yep.
Okay. That was my question.
One extra one for every dot, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, and any dots used for extra actions are not available for dex-related rolls during the turn. All right.
No, I'm just checking to make sure it increases my die pool.
Yeah.
Not using it for successes.
Okay. Yeah, which is also why I wondered why you were so twitchy about the plate carrier, since you got the dex to overcome it.
I wasn't twitchy about the plate carrier. It was just,
He didn't
I'm not
feel
entirely
it was necessary anymore.
yeah, I'm not entirely sure I need it.
The extra soak dice is extra soak dice.
Yup.
Yeah.
I could ask
Well, if you don't get hit, you don't need soak dice, though.
Right.
Why do you think I took it? Because I need the soak dice.
Yep.
I mean, if Kevin says he's not going to get hit, I believe him.
Or I'm just crazy.
Yeah.
That
I
could,
could
be
just
too.
be crazy.
That fits more.
All right.
I do enjoy my insanity.
So you guys are doing the stealth rolls as you approach the checkpoint under cover of darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. I roll my regular amount of
I'm going to
dice.
spend a little power to...
Get an automatic success.
Yeah.
Probably a good plan.
Stealth and
Dex.
dex, okay.
Yeah, Dawn tells you that, basically tells you to sync your watches and goes from, and the distraction will happen.
Is it delivered via machine? Is there a distraction machine?
Clearly.
What's the success? Just 6 or 7?
6.
6, okay. I got 4 successes.
Okay, dog is not the Sark, so it's going to be his number.
Yeah. Sergeant Snuffles put his point into potence.
All his points. in
All the
potence.
points.
Yeah.
No, he's at like 10 potents. he rips cars in two by farting on them.
Okay, 5 successes.
To do what?
To make you guys make willpower checks, actually.
Okay. Do you want to know my stealth roll?
Did you succeed?
Yeah.
Then I don't care.
Okay.
Willpower check time.
Yeah, all 3 of your willpower checks.
Because I got 8.
Hey, Rob, can you hand me that die?
Yeah.
Cool. Difficulty?
Let's go 8, because this is unexpected.
Okay, we'll
Wow,
take
that's a
all
weird
damn
roll. 3 10s, 2 1s.
So that's a 10. That's what I heard. And
Yeah,
let me guess, nothing
I got
else
2.
approaching an 8?
You said it was 8?
Yes.
Yeah, I got, let's see. Those 2 10s are canceled out. I also got 8, 9. Let's see what this comes up. Just a 6. So yeah, 3 successes.
Okay.
Even after 3
3 successes.
3 successes. 3 successes. All right. Yeah, as you're moving slowly up to the fairly well-lit checkpoint, it takes you a second to realize that the desert sand around you is moving. In the light cast by the floodlights surrounding the checkpoint, you realize that there are an uncountable number of rats.
Rats. Why would it have to be rats?
Animalism? Huh. Called rats.
Oh, word rat.
No. Power word squeakums.
So I did a little bit of reading.
There's a lot of rats in the desert.
There's a lot of rats in cities. They figure the rat population of any given city is roughly a quarter of the human population, which gets nuts real fast. So, yeah, as the Daesh soldiers start freaking out at the flood of rodents, you guys just quietly step up and, hush puppy about 6 guys.
Okay, I throw fried cornmeal right at their faces.
It just got out.
Well, no, the problem there is somewhere along the line you drop your greasy Popeyes takeout bag, and it's gone.
Yeah, the
It's
rats
gone.
just take it.
It's just gone, man.
And
There
now
were
we're playing.
guys there
Now
that
we're
was
playing
not.
Dishonored.
Yep. There were.
Well, no, then
Oh,
I have to ask what your specific scores in Scrimshaw are.
all.
Craft Scrimshaw.
Craft
Whalebone.
Scrimshaw. I'm sorry. Whalebone.
Whalebone.
All right. Yeah, once you've secured a guy and, the necessary trucks.
Stuff his mouth full of hush puppies.
Okay.
Quiet time.
So it's the best meal he's had all week.
Poor guy.
Also bacon.
Oof. Bacon wrapped hush puppies.
Oh.
Oh, follow us.
He doesn't know. He now realizes what he's been missing his whole life.
Yeah. You bring him back to Prime, who has a very intense conversation with him for a couple minutes.
Have you pooped?
Kevin's always wondering this, It's important stuff Kevin has to ask.
No, because that's when you out of character realize that Prime's put his dots in.
Dominate.
Yeah.
Tell me what you know.
No, dominate is pretty much like power word. Yeah.
Power word, yes, Daddy.
Nice. And he
What are you
arranges
shaking your head for?
Because I can.
your new friend now has arranged passage into Raqqa. Official.
Official.
Ooh.
Office shall.
And he's absolutely going to help you.
What do we do with his friends?
I thought his friends were dead.
Yeah,
To the
considering you guys pretty much
fed to the rats.
after you popped him in the head. I mean, what were you gonna do? Put him in the passenger seat for the high traffic lanes?
Carpool lane.
Hey man, gotta think about the environment.
So you put seeds in their pocket
Yeah,
and
there
bury
we go.
them.
No, don't have to bury them.
So, anyway.
You put their poppy seeds in their pocket.
I'm just going to go back to ignoring you. All right.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Into the city you go.
He needs his attention.
No.
It's so true.
Then you just, if you're not paying attention to me, you don't know what I'm up to.
All right. You are assigned Abdel Malik Rahim. He is... His specific...
Great. We got to hunt down Malik.
Clearly.
Let's put him in acid.
What?
Malic acid.
Yeah, so because you guys are also hunting down Citric. And Ascorbic. He's the dangerous one.
I throw you in acid. Acid deals ag.
I know.
Yeah, splitting between 3 trucks. You all make your way into the city and towards your separate targets. You've got areas that you can probably use as fallback points with little to no interference. And you've arranged a number of rally points according to contingency. Is there anything else you guys wanted to take care of before setting forth on this? These are your basics.
RPGs.
It's just covert.
I know it's covert.
Piano wire.
See, that sounds covert.
I just know how we operate.
Some blackjacks.
I'm thinking find a strategic path towards our goal and install piano wire at neck level in several doorways towards this goal. We never walk at anything higher than a crouch.
I'm imagining now, you're the most, covert guys, and you're all just like, crab walking down the alley. Nobody will notice us this way.
Look at this guy's crab walking.
Who are those idiots?
Maybe scout out some snipery positions. Do we want to place any kind of...
Any sort of sniper stuff is going to be left to Storm and Thunder.
Oh, okay.
So, that's what you... Storm is your, sniper, as it goes. Thunder usually acts as... Thunder's your sniper. Storm usually acts as a spotter.
Do we want to set up any kind of... escape route that we can...
Well, that's part of the rally points and fallbacks.
Yeah.
prep for, to collapse?
I assume that's fallback points and rally points.
Well,
Strategic.
collapse how? Like drop a building?
Strategic
More or
demolition.
less.
Well, I'm pretty sure most of the buildings are already
Do we want to collapse any tunnels we find beforehand to hamper?
There's tunnels under the whole city.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what else we could do.
Oh, sinkhole.
Well, that, collapsing a building means civilian casualties. Because, Raqqa is held by the Sixth Caliphate. Doesn't mean everybody here is Sixth Caliphate.
I'm not sure what we could...
Sky's the limit.
Suitcase nuke? Things go bad, we'll take everyone.
It's the football.
Wait, we've got Red Mercury.
Yeah, come on. Let's find a couple of stray wandering physicists out in the desert.
Yeah.
That's only going to take 2 or 3 rolls on the wandering physicist table.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm a wandering physicist, but I'm not a nuclear physicist.
Blam, blam, blam.
Yeah.
I'm a theoretical one.
Yeah. I do a lot of work with string theory. Blam. Oh, well, there we are. Yeah. Don't know how you did it, but you found the guy that was going to take over from Carl Sagan. So you found an astrophysicist out in the desert.
Wait.
Bury him in a shallow grave. And,
Wait. Dr. May?
There we go. Yeah, you find an old man in an oasis, with some sick guitar skills.
And a meteoric iron sword, apparently.
It's Brian May. I mean, I wouldn't put... If we're going World of Darkness Brian May, he technically should be more awesome than Real World Brian May, so clearly...
He's got Excalibur.
Yeah. We're not sure why.
The Queen knighted him with Excalibur.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't know if there's really anything we need because we're not going to know what we need until we end up going into it. And
So many flashbangs. All of the flashbangs.
All the flashbangs. every flashbang in a 6-mile radius.
A block of high purity opium.
Alright.
Why do you need that? Well, I'm going to start a fire at this nexus point of all these tunnels.
I just honestly figured your character needed to chase the dragon to, properly channel his vicissitude. What's he supposed to be? I don't know, but it needed 6 eyes.
I found a kitten, so I made it part of me. Something in my shoulder goes, meow.
All right. Yeah. You find your way into a more residential section of Raqqa that's currently untouched by the horrors of war. That will change soon. Park your inevitable white Toyota.
Yeah.
And
Toyota High Luxury.
yes. Storm and Thunder make their way to the rooftops to start scouting out a good point while you guys are making your way through the alleys, avoiding contact and
Shame.
interest. The streets are largely empty. There are some occasional patrols and people wandering here and there, but largely, you've chosen a good time to avoid notice.
No idea where it went.
So give me your perception and your necessary perception and alertness.
Auspex automatically gives me +1, right? Or is it +1? Is it rolled or?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not used to.
I expect you to have made the necessary notes. Heightened senses. That's a reflexive action. I assume you're going to be on edge then, is what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Because it does require an action to do this, but you can be ready with it.
Okay.
So your difficulty is decreased by 1.
Oh, okay.
So... do the math on this.
Do the math thing.
Is it 5 or 6 then for?
It'll be fine. What did you two get?
I got 3.
I got 5.
I got 3.
I also need a quick break.
Just a minute.
He needs to poop.
No.
He's a poop!
It's mostly on there.
Alright. So you got 5?
Yes.
I got 3.
Okay.
I got 3.
You have a flicker of... Actually, no, I'll give this one to you. Well, no, you normally shouldn't have noticed this, but out of the corner of your eye, as you pass a doorway, you catch almost like a flickering after image. What are you doing? Nobody else has seemed to notice this. Blood point, celerity, blah, 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 blah.
An after image in a doorway.
Yeah, as you pass the doorway.
Like of a person.
You're not sure.
I will check out the doorway.
Okay, so you're stopping and turning.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. There's a man in traditional garb standing there, smoking a cigarette.
With glowing red eyes.
Well, no, that's the thing is, you would have. There was nobody in the doorway when you passed it, and you definitely would have seen the glowing ember of the cigarette had it been there. What you doing?
And he looks native.
He's in native garb.
What does he look?
It's dark. He's lit mostly by his cigarette. I just want to know what you're doing. Blood punch, celerity, blam.
And he's just, watching us?
Well,
Smoking.
at this point, you're staring at him, and he seems to be staring back at you. He's only like 3 or 4 foot away.
Looking at him?
Yeah.
He's looking at you? You're looking at him? While he's looking at you?
These guys are about half a block up at this point. As the two of you stare at each other in silence. Grim, tense, palpable silence.
My difficulty is that if those two got nothing from that,
From 3 successes?
yeah,
Yeah.
and I got something.
It was an opposed check, and you matched the difficulty.
Then this either means something because it's here, or it means nothing, and I don't know which.
Blood point, celerity, call chat, head, done. Blah, blah, blah.
And he looks civilian?
He looks civilian. He's dressed civilian. Again, it is dark. You can't tell a lot about him.
He has no weapon?
It's supposed to be
Not that you
covert.
see.
Somebody has seen us.
He could be the weapon himself, you know?
Yeah, he's a vampire.
Could be a mage.
Or worse.
Or a werewolf, maybe. Who knows?
He's obviously a mummy.
He's mummy. Oh, no. I think
'Cause
he's
that's-
created.
Well, no, because they don't exist in classic World of Darkness. No. See, mummies. That's one of the sources of cinnabar is the throat of mummies.
Ah.
Remember?
So we're going to have to
We've been
kill
over
some
this.
mummies now.
Yeah. Clearly, he's a mummy.
Yeah, clearly. That makes the most sense.
Either that, or he's a time-lost Apis.
Ooh. That's cool, too. Don't know what it is, but it sounds cool.
They're the werebulls.
Uh,
Or the were-aurochs.
Aurochs.
Yes.
The ancient European.
Woolly cows.
Yes.
hopefully he's not one of those and you kill him. That'd be bad.
I don't
The
think
last
I
one
don't
in
think Kevin.
existence.
Oh, God.
I
That'd be
do not
horrible.
think,
Butchered it.
even with his powers, I don't think Kevin's going to take out a minotaur. I just don't think that's the case.
I don't know, man. Kevin rolls pretty good.
Or if he's a truly modern offspring, sprung from
A Holstein.
sprung from unlikely kinfolk, and raised in Detroit, he would be a Juffalo soldier.
A Juffalo soldier.
Oh. I'm at a loss because I'm just not sure what this guy is and what I should do about him.
Well, he's probably a threat. Doesn't mean you are in enemy territory. And it's all gone sideways already.
Has it though?
Well, I mean, if you open fire and start hucking flashbangs at a dude in a doorway. Well, I think we'll let you burn on that one for a bit, since Tay-Tay's already made his.
He's squirming in his seat.
he's
I was bouncing before all that.
he,
I gotta pee.